Breaking news. Welcome to Lafree's Concept TV News. Ipob members take oath of allegiance, insist on Kanu'S freedom. Ipob members take oath of allegiance, insist on Kanu'S freedom. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Members of the indigenous people of Biafra Ipob in Cyprus have called for the immediate release of their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently in the detention of the Department of State Services, DSS. Some young persons were inducted into the group after they took an oath of allegiance at a local venue in Limassol, a city in the southern coast of Cyprus, news reports indicate. Ipob has, however, denied reports describing its activities as that of a terrorist organization, saying it is fighting for the freedom of the Southeasterners amid worsening insecurity in the region. A now deleted tweet stated, Ipob in Limassol, Cyprus, led by our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, administered oaths of allegiance to our new members. Ipob followers are said to have been active in Cyprus through social media posts and public demonstrations, where young men and women often display flags, chant freedom slogans, and sing peace songs. It was reported that Greek Cypriot immigration officers rounded up asylum seekers from their places of residence on the island. Biafra agitators, with some complaining that they were being moved to a migrant camp under threat of deportation. Kanu is currently detained in the facility of the DSS on the order of Justice Binta Aloyako-led Federal High Court in Abuja on the treasonable felony charges preferred against him by the Nigerian government. Kanu was allegedly arrested in Kenya and renditioned to Nigeria. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, in addition to that, I believe these Ipob people right here are determined. And obviously, these people knows what they are doing, because they are fighting for the legal arrest. They are fighting for the illegal arrest of their leader, which is supposed to be legal. At first, his house is being busted by soldiers and a lot of people are being killed. Tell me, what judgment would they made to that? In our government of today, oppressors has just they oppressed us really much that we Nigerians can't even express our rightful duties again. When someone is being illegally arrested, what judgment would they even made towards that? Someone who is fighting for his people, who is doing something that is right, because he believes, for how long will his people continue with him suffering? And of government today, ever since they have been writing letters underground to these people, calling their attention to the way they are being treated. But when they didn't get a feedback from them, what would they expect them to do? They tried leaving the country just because they can't really stay. We all know what is going on in this country of today. There are higher increase in all prices. There are hungers. But people like Nnamdi Kanu, who is determined, chose to lead his people right. But now he's been arrested. That means there is no freedom of speech. That means all our rights is being kept. That we should not even say anything in this country again. So whatever the feelings, whatever the torment, whatever we are facing, then it should be within ourselves. For how long do we need to continue doing that? We are being oppressed by our leaders. We can't talk. We can't talk right, whereby there are insecurities, and they are not talking about all those things. And they will now plunge it on us that we are the one doing that we are the one causing problems whenever we come out legally to exercise our rightful duty. We can't continue like this. The government should address the government should address the needful thing. And it's really sad in our heart that the government we have today does not even know how to address its people. Only they take action in the midnight. So we can't continue. We can't continue in such way that we are being oppressed. That we do not even have a way of exercising